Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. The Broncos will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. So Florida's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Dropping back, it's Moffitt. Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. 2nd and short now after that completion. Receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Using the quick game. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Gators are rolling down the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 25. Smashes through the tackle. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. The snap sets up the throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll run this play from the pistol. Quickly complete. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Gator! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Broncos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So,
and this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Back to throw, it's Moffitt. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Split backs here. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. He's going to let it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They've got that 3 in their back pocket.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. The completion well past the sticks. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Bringing it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw, it's Moffitt. It's complete to the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Perkins. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
They'll run the screen. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? He's going to pass. Steps away to find some room. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Gators in the hurry up. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Buys a little time with his feet. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle at Santiago. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Gator. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. That's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket the slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. Makes a move. Really good job on the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. Tosses it incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Coming after it. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option look. Shakes off the tackler.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Throws for the tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Quick strike complete. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Well, you always got to love this offense picking up so many first downs. It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with their defenses.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Perkins. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Moffitt. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to buy time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Man, those little chunks keep annoying the crud out of you when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations. Shooting up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that puts you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number 1, you got to stop them.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. To the air, it's Moffitt. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Gators look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They want to throw it. It's complete. Touchdown, Gator. And the stomping has commenced.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Akron has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 14 to Toledo. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. He's looking for a man on second down. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Florida! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Looking for room, it's Burns. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. The Broncos decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Gators send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Glenn.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. On second down, he's looking downfield. And the quarterback is snowed under. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Bringing it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Hey, how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week.
He's got it. Touchdown, Gator! And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in the groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra 1st down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting off.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple weeks, especially the next week of practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. He'll field the punt and look for room. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking for a man. It's Moffitt. The sweet feet buy a little time. Working that left side now. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Gators want to crank the tempo. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. Finds a crease at the 20. Ball's out. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. 3rd down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! And the punishment has been extended. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Yeah, and this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
He looks that one in nicely. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's
fires one high and deep. Touchdown, Gator! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Ball in the air, intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Dropping back, it's Moffitt. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets it to the back. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Touchdown, Florida! And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Florida, 72. Western Michigan, 7.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move. Didn't see anything. Lived to play another play. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Feeling some heat. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. After this, it'll be a wrap.
At the 42. That's a first down for the offense.
Trying to find his man on first down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts,